somebody that was tortured for 7 days in Kenya. He told me that they have already brought car. That's why I'm looking at all those people that are attacking that young man. That young man is a different species. I must say it here. Nnamdi Kanu is not an ordinary human being. I must say it. Yes. If you are chasing him, you are just chasing somebody that did not commit anything against you. He said that they have already brought a car, that they should put him inside the car, lock it, and set the car ablaze.
Whoa.
There in Kenya, it's only one police officer said no. The man said no, and the worst of it is that the police officer who was telling them no was the most genuine. Say no, that he will not be a party to this. This man is innocent.
That he must take him back to Nigeria.
That if the Nigeria are not coming to take him, that they will release him. That's why the then government send a private jet with the money. According to Nnamdi Kanu, I'm quoting Nnamdi Kanu what he told me.
Yes.
That the money, the cash, dollars they gave all those police officers. That's why from that place they send him as Nnamdi Kanu straight to the tarmac. They brought him back here. But as I speak to you, his British passport is still in Kenya. I don't know whether you're going to say. His British passport is still in Kenya. The house where he was staying in Kenya is still under lock. He's still under lock and key. His documents, everything is still in that place. Now they brought him here. I wish that you would make our time to read the judgment of Kenya. You see what Kenya court did to their own country. There is no name they did not call that attitude, and awarded hundreds of millions of naira in Nnamdi Kanu's favor. I don't know whether you know what I'm saying.
Yes. So what about the British? He is a British citizen and was carrying his British passport during that journey to Kenya. I think that should have been.
According to Nnamdi Kanu, one of the problems he's having is Britain. You know British government, those people, anything they are doing is their own selfish interest. They don't care
about their own citizen.
That is it. In the judgment they gave, one of the actions, I think that's the one the son and the wife filed. They wrote and said that they consider their relationship with Nigeria first before any other thing. It was there in the judgment.
They prefer their relationship with Nigeria more than their own citizen.
Yes.
Whoa.
Because how dare you, your own citizen that was kidnapped in a foreign country, against all the relevant international laws, because a Extradition Act made the procedure upon which somebody can be brought. The procedures are there, the laws are there. You must follow it. I give instance. All of us, we are here now. We saw an armed robber robbing in this police station, killing people. And the judge also witnessed it. And the police now came, arrest the armed robber straight to the judge. And the judge said, yes, I saw you when you are robbing. I hereby sentence you to death by hanging. That judgment will not stand. Ask me why.
Why?
Because there is a procedure. When you get the armed robber, you take him to police. You ask him to make a statement. You carry out investigation. After carrying out investigation, you write your report. You send the file to the legal department for advice. Then they will not give you advice. You now prefer a charge, and you now arraign him in court. And when you now arraign him in court, you now read the charge to him. If he has no lawyer, the law said you provide a lawyer for him. That's why we have Ministry of Justice, Citizens' Rights. That's why I have Legal Aid Council and National Rights Commission. You provide a lawyer for him. Then you now ask him, did you understand the charge read to you? If he say you don't understand, which language do you understand? If you say Igbo, Hausa, you bring somebody to interpret to him. Do you understand it? He said yes. Guilty or not guilty? You said not guilty, you record. Now, even if he said guilty in all of them, will you convict? The answer is no. You say ask the prosecution to prove his case. He has pleaded guilty.
But it still needs to be proven.
The prosecution should also prove his case.
Oh.
Are you getting the procedure?
Yes, I'm getting.
We are talking about criminal procedure. You cannot just get somebody.
So a suspect must understand his crime.
These are the procedure now. We are talking about somebody's life. But that of Nnamdi Kanu was brought here. That's why Court of Appeal in that judgment said, no, you cannot do that. The circumstances upon which you brought Nnamdi Kanu should be
considered.
If it is established that he was brought under extraordinary rendition, there is no charge. And that was what Court of Appeal said. But that one is a different ballgame altogether. What happened in trial court and the funny things that happened there, it has come and gone. The judge has convicted and sentenced. So,